Hey, Tiger Rock families, Brad Fantle here. Wanted to do this short video to explain to you a little more about these virtual classes, virtual private lessons, and kind of where we're going with this. Because we've had several questions from you and Tiger Rock families, and I want to make sure you understand the big picture and what we're doing. First of all, we're going to continue to do everything we can to give you as much training and as much value during this time as possible. And that means 3 virtual training classes a week. And now we got our Zoom all straightened out, so you can either watch them on Zoom or watch them in our Tiger Rock Families group. And then also offering 2 virtual private lessons per student per month. And those are free of charge. Normally a private lesson, depending on who you do it with, is between $35 and $50 for a half an hour. These are geared at 20 minutes, and you'll get 2 of them a month if you take advantage of that. And there is no charge for those. So those are all things we're doing. Now, the first thing is, I want you to understand too, is these virtual classes are in no way a replacement for being here on the mat. And they're not supposed to be, and don't expect them to be. They're different. Just like for your kids in school, whether your school is starting virtual school, or if you're getting packets and things to work at home, is that the same as being in school? No, it's not. But it doesn't mean you quit school. It doesn't mean if you go to a private school, it doesn't mean that you ask for a refund for the time you're not getting. Is the point of it is we're in a national pandemic crisis, and we have a couple options. Is we can be martial artists, or we can persevere and choose to come on top and not let this disrupt every single part of our life, or we can do the opposite and whittle away and kind of spiritually, mentally almost die, and just focus on how this is uncomfortable, how this is miserable, how this is taking us out of our regular schedule, that type of thing. And as far as I'm concerned, that's not the martial art way. Is our style and our program is unique, where we know how hard all of our students have worked, whether you've been with us a short time, whether you've been with us for years and years, and we're not willing to let you just throw away all that hard work, and we're not going to be the one who's going to give up on you. And so we're going to do all these virtual lessons, and we're going to do these virtual private lessons, and we're going to give you a modified testing curriculum where you still have the ability to advance in rank. And so if you had set goals to earn your black belt by a certain time, or if you had set goals to get a certain rank at a certain time, or if you're hoping to test for a 4th degree and be able to pre-test in the future, those type of things, our franchise and our school individually have decided to take every modification, do whatever we can to give you that same experience and not have you miss out on anything. All we need from you is your support and your ability to say, hey, I know it's not the same, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and if this is what it is for now, then that's what we'll do. 2 classes a week, that's what most people do. That's all we've really asked for, and that's what our curriculum dictates. You have those virtual private lessons where we can help you with your form and help you grow there. I'll do another video beginning of the week and discuss with you about the virtual testing that Tiger Rock has put together, and how you still have the opportunity to move up in rank, earn your belt from a virtual type experience, and how that'll still preserve the quality of the program. And you'll still have all those opportunities. All we need from you, again, is your support and your ability to say, hey, I'm still going to do this too. Because if you're a parent, remember, you're looking from the outside in, but you don't know what it's like to be a student, unless you're a student yourself. about how much hard work your child's put in, how they feel knowing that they no longer have PE, they no longer get to see their teachers at school, their PE teachers, maybe their baseball coaches or sport coaches. But what they do have is they still have their martial art instructors, accessible and there, cheering them on, doing lessons, being full of energy. And so that's their closest normalcy they're going to have. And so we're here for them. And that's very valuable, especially now during this time. Otherwise, we're all going to go insane and drive each other nuts. And it's going to be really difficult. So please take advantage of this. Don't give up on your training. Don't give up on us, because we're not going to do it to you. And we'll continue to do all these things and give you that value and give you the chance to have as much possible and move up. If you hear from other people saying, "Oh, you can't test that way, that doesn't perform," that's their opinion. And people got opinions all the time. And you can listen to them, or you can just ignore them and say, "That's your opinion, that's great, whatever you want to do, that's fine." But here at Tiger Rock, Tallahassee, and Tiger Rock as a franchise, we're going to do everything we can to stay in your lives, keep you active until all this passes and we can get back to normalcy. And we're also building libraries where you guys will be able to train like this on a regular basis at no extra fee in the future, in case for some reason you can't make it to class. Let's say we do get hurricane issues here in Tallahassee, and maybe you still got electricity but you can't get to class because of the rain, but you can still train at home. Tiger Rock is working on their own library about kicks and strikes and classes. So there's a lot coming to you besides what we're doing individually. So I wanted to make sure you guys understood that. And please watch this video entirely. If you have any questions, certainly email us. But we'll be back on the mat for virtual lessons on Monday and back to our virtual private lessons on Tuesday and Thursday. So have an excellent weekend.